KP's Kingdom, cooking with KP, and today I'm going to show you how to make this amazing sweet potato, ricotta and spinach pie. Very easy to do and very economical. Look, let's just get on with it. Okay, so here I've got about 700 grams worth of sweet potato. Give that a little bit of oil. Right, I'm just going to give that a bit of a toss around, just like that. Now I've just sliced my sweet potato quite nice and thin, just to make things a little bit quicker, a little bit easier. I'm going to put that down on a baking sheet with a bit of baking paper underneath. I'm just going to arrange that roughly into one layer. Now my oven is already sitting at 180 degrees, and all I'm going to do is season that up with some salt and some pepper. Right, a little bit of pink Himalayan salt going on there, just like that. And if you don't want to add the salt, don't, but you're going to need a bit of salt in this recipe to bring the flavours through. That's going into the oven until they just cook through. Alright, so into a fry pan, a little bit of olive oil, and I've got 2 small brown onions, finely diced. I'm just going to put those straight in there, and we're going to cook those off until they go a little bit translucent. Right, they're not going to take very long at all to cook. Sort of 3-4 minutes ish. Alright, so just keep stirring those around until you start to see the onions start to cook off. Okay, just like that. And all I'm simply going to do now is get around about 200 to 300 grams worth of baby spinach leaves. I'm going to put that straight in on top, just like that. And look, this looks like a lot of spinach. It's not, believe me. Alright, so just keep loading that pan up until it's almost overflowing, just like that. And make sure you get all those little escapees and put them back into the fry pan as well. Okay, so normally I'm the one that spills everything, but this time I'm going to blame the bag. Alright, so just get all those sort of in there. Again, a little bit of salt. Again, I'm using some pink Himalayan rock salt. Okay, and I'm also going to add in some ground nutmeg, just a little shaky shake here and there. Alright, so these are going to wilt down very, very quickly. I've got 3 cloves of garlic, which I've crushed. Alright, fresh garlic, we're putting that straight in, and that's going to give us a nice little bit of an extra zing in our flavour, of course. As you can see, that spinach is wilting down very, very quickly, and even though I have sped it up, it's not going to take very long at all. Once that is sort of all wilted down, and we're going to put that straight into another bowl, right? Any second now. So put that straight into a bowl, let that come back to a room temperature. Room temperature is absolutely fine for this particular deal. My sweet potato is all cooked. I put that straight in on top, and again I'm going to let that come back down to a room temperature. Alright, give all that a good mix, just like I'm doing right there, and get all those flavours incorporated. Now that sweet potato, we're just going to cook it until we can prick that with a fork and it's no resistance. A little bit of freshly ground black pepper, that's going to go straight in over the top, just like that. Okay, and here I've got 500 grams worth of fresh ricotta cheese. Right, I've bought that from my local deli, and look, use the fresh stuff, don't use the one in the tub. It is completely different. Alright, and this is nice and crumbly, as you can see, so I'm just going to give that a bit of a break up. We're going to add in 2 eggs lightly beaten. Right, that's going to go straight in as well, and that's going to help bind everything together, right? Make this pie really stick together when we cook and cut it. So again, just keep mixing all of that through, just like I'm doing right there, and try and break that ricotta up into smaller chunks as you possibly can. We can now add all of our veggie mix straight in, right, just like that. Make sure we get every single skerrick of that out of that bowl, because all of that is just filling and flavour. Again, we're going to keep mixing that through, just like that. And I'm getting a little bit vigorous here, but then again, my MS does weird things to my hands, and things just seem to jump out of the bowl like a lemming off a cliff. Right, as you can see, we're starting to get quite a nice mixture happening right there. Now my oven is still sitting at 180 degrees. Right, into a little pie dish. This is actually a little bit of a quiche dish, doesn't matter. We're just going to put a filling straight in. I have greased the bottom of that just with a little bit of butter, just to make sure we don't have any stickage on the bottom. So I'm just going to make sure we get all of our filling in, just like that. Pretty simple, isn't it? And we just want to even that out, spread that out to all the edges, and make sure we've got a nice coverage and one nice even layer. Right? Pretty simple so far. One sheet of store-bought puff pastry, and because they're a little bit smaller, I'm going to put 2 sheets on. It's also going to give us a nice topping on this, and I'm going to put those diagonally towards each other. I'm going to give that a quick trim, just like that. Right, pretty simple. Okay, we're going to start poking some holes in the top, and those are going to let the steam sort of vent out and keep our pastry nice and crunchy and not soggy. We don't like soggy pastry, do we? So we're just going to cut some little vents in, just like that. And Mrs. KP's made up an egg wash for me, pretty simple, and I'm just going to brush that over the top. And that's going to give us a really nice golden crunchy top for our beautiful sweet potato ricotta and spinach pie. Right, so just keep doing your best impersonation of your favourite painter of your choice, and just keep layering that up. I've got some dried chives here. It's going to add a little bit of colour and a little bit of flavour as well once we cut into this and start eating it. Right, just like that. That's going into the oven. As I said, 180 degrees. I'm going to cook that through for about 25 minutes or so, or until it looks something like that. You can see how that pastry is puffed up. This tastes amazing. Now all we have to do now is serve that up. So I've just got a nice little spatula there. I'm going to cut some nice wedge out, and you should end up with something that looks a little bit like that. Love to see you try and make this one at home. It tastes amazing. It's really good for you because it's just all sort of vegetarian-ish apart from the cheese, but very nice and very inexpensive to make. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you like this video, hit that like button. It gives me confidence to make you feel warm and fuzzy. To share this video with all your friends on all platforms of social media. We are trying to get known KP's Kingdom out there. Hit that notification bell to be notified every time a new video goes up, and please leave a comment. I love reading and I love responding to them. In the meantime, if you want to learn how to make a nice, really inexpensive, tasty, healthy, little warmer meal like this one, well, you need to come and join the family. My family, hit that subscribe button and you'll never miss another one of my videos again. I'll try my sweet potato ricotta and spinach pie, and I will catch you next time. Bye.